The scandal involving the Gun Trace Task Force has exposed officers who were robbing people and a sergeant who ran a multi-million-dollar drug enterprise. Well, tonight, those who encountered those officers are speaking out. WJZ investigator Mike Helgen is live at Baltimore's federal courthouse, where jurors heard eye-opening testimony this week in that case. Mike?
Extraordinary testimony all throughout the week, Denise. And we heard today from people who say they were targets of this gun trace task force. They say their conduct should have come to light much sooner.
Sergeant Jenkins and Sergeant Ellis are awarded the Bronze Star.
Sergeant Wayne Jenkins was honored after saving officers during the riots. Now he's being vilified as one of Baltimore's dirtiest cops, leading a squad of officers who stole from, harassed, and Jovan Walker says terrorized her family.
Crooked cops, fearing for my kid's life because someone's trying to get into our home. It was unfair. It was tormenting.
She's one of several people who say they were victims of the Gun Trace Task Force while leaders were turning a blind eye. Sean Whiting is another.
It's just like they worship, like the mob. They is worship, they is vicious. They so vicious.
Ivan Bates represents more than a dozen clients who had run-ins with the officers.
These criminals that hid behind a badge, they preyed on the African-American community.
If we can't trust the police, who can we trust? If we can't trust the state's attorney to make sure the police are doing their job, who can we trust?
Danny, keep that on.
Jenkins and several members of his unit have pleaded guilty, but victims wonder how many more officers could be corrupt.
Everybody just thinks, oh, this over. This ain't over, this just begun.
The murder rate is out of control. And they want guns on the table. And these guys deliver them, and they didn't care how they got them.
Defense attorney Ivan Bates helped organize the press conference. He's a current candidate for city state's attorney and was critical of state's attorney Marilyn Mosby. She told us in a statement that she provided accountability and justice for all, and she understands that it's campaign season. Reporting live at the federal courthouse, Mike Helgen, WJZ.
Thank you, Mike. Testimony in the trial of detectives Marcus Taylor and Daniel Herschel resumes at the federal courthouse Monday.